guys, over here I've got 1.5 pounds of hamburger meat. To that we're going to add a can of mushrooms, because we like mushrooms, 1 large onion, and Sonny cut up 2 medium bell peppers. We're not going to add all that. We'll add about 1.5 medium bell peppers. Then we're going to saute it until it gets soft. You okay, Papa? You won't mind. And in this pot that Jeff's stirring is the boys' spaghetti, because they don't like bell pepper, onion, or none of that stuff. So there's more people eating in that one. That's why it's a big pot. You know, we only have 2 pots, so we're getting the sauce done, and then we're going to boil the noodles, and then we'll be able to eat. So we just got to saute these now until they get soft. And I go ahead and put my spices in it. I've got 1 and about 1/4 teaspoon of celery salt, because this is 1.5 pounds of hamburger meat. I've got 2.5 teaspoons of garlic powder, and make sure you use powder, not salt. If you use salt, it will make it too salty. And then I've got 2.5 teaspoons of chili powder, and then a little over 1 teaspoon of salt. But salt is to taste. Once you get it kind of done, then you'll go back and, you know, taste and see if it needs more salt or whatever. And you just stir it up. And then also, because we did have a little more hamburger, because my recipe literally calls for 1 pound. Oh, and I just cut it off. 1 pound. I gotta keep my belly off that. 1 pound of hamburger meat, 2 teaspoons of celery salt, garlic salt. There, I'm telling you all. Let me start all over. 1 pound of hamburger meat, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of celery salt, 1 teaspoon of salt, and about 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper, and then 2 or 3 dashes of Worcestershire. So, and then onion and pepper and all that is if you like it. You don't have to have it in there. We like it. But since you add more stuff, like I added peppers, onions, and mushrooms to this, I might have to add a little bit more spice. But you add the same amount. Like if I add 1/2 teaspoon of chili, then I need to add 1/2 teaspoon of garlic and 1/4 teaspoon of celery. You want to keep it all the same. And then to this, we're going to add, this is the same as 2 cans of tomato sauce. And then you add 2 6-ounce cans of tomato paste. And that's what makes, now this one, because like I said, more people are eating it, I think she doubled the recipe, I'm not sure. Sonny made that, but I think she doubled the recipe. But anyhow, I like to put my spices in. I've already browned my hamburger meat and already drained it, so I can put my spices in and I won't be pouring in my spice taste out. But then you let it cook into your everything, your meat, your mushrooms, your bell pepper, your onions, all of it. Whatever you like, guys. And if you don't, I know a lot of people don't eat mushrooms. Don't put them in there. I mean, that's simple. Don't put them in there. But you want to keep it stirred simply for the fact that your meat will, to keep from having to keep stirring, you can put just a little bit of water in there to cause some steam. That'll make your vegetables saute a little quicker, get soft a little quicker. But if you don't do that, you need to stir it so that your meat does not burn and stick to the bottom of your pan. And I have made this before, guys, because we eat it a lot, and we're eating it on vacation. Because one thing, it'll be good. Sonny's also going to fix some. She has a different way that she makes what they call sloppy joes, because they don't like manwich. So she makes sloppy joes a different way. And she's going to make those in a little bit too. We're just going ahead and cooking it all tonight, so we don't have to do any cooking this weekend, because there ain't no telling what we'll decide to do. That way we'll have stuff, made that can come in and be warmed up and be able to eat. or whatever we decide to do. You know, when you're on vacation, you know how that goes. But you do want this to get soft. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hang on just a minute. I'm gonna get me a little bit of water. We'll get a little bit of water and put the lid on it. That way those vegetables can go ahead and get soft. And we can get this going. Sunny had to take a break. When she comes back, she's going to take up hers and then cook all the noodles in that pan. So by the time ours gets done, hers should be ready. So anyhow, so I've got this just cooking so that my vegetables can get soft. Hear her coming back. Around here, I don't know what she's gonna find big enough to put that in. Yeah.
I thought a big long pan in here somewhere. Here. I thought. We just hungry. No.
Mm-mm. No, that won't hold it. I don't know what. I don't know. We're gonna find something. She might have to use 2 of those little bowls she bought. But anyhow, we're gonna. I keep wanting to take that off so I can get it stirred.
What you got this for?
To put the noodles in, so she don't want the spaghetti. Well, I guess she could go ahead and put the sauce in there and then dump the noodles on top of it.
Well, or buy first and put it in the oven and stay hot. I mean, you know, if you have to take it out before, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I used one of these big aluminum right here. You can wash one over
Smell
there.
these things cooking. See, by putting that lid on and adding just a little bit of water, then the bell pepper is starting to get soft.
I'll turn some for your noodles.
Mimi said you might put your sauce in there and just dump your noodles on top of it.
Yeah.
Either one, vice versa. Yeah.
We didn't do what we got on to do today, but we.
That's what I figured. Okay. Jeff don't like to mix it up.
Okay, well that's fine. But with this aluminum pan, would that be big enough to put the salt in?
That thing right there is slam full.
Okay. Well, maybe just
I
put,
just put
maybe
some-
just put your sauce in
We
there.
just put our sauce in these, or wait, your sauce fits in there.
I'm hoping it's going to. I hope it will. What y'all think?
No.
Looking delicious, makes me hungry. Yep.
They would have bigger things with it.
Well, Miss Pamela, I wish you was here to eat some spaghetti with us, and then you wouldn't have to worry about what you having for supper. Because we got 2 different kinds. If you don't like the onions and bell peppers and stuff, then we got the plain spaghetti. I'm hoping this little pan's going to hold all mine. We'll see. We'll see in just shortly. As soon as these bell peppers get soft enough, we'll
Is this
see.
cooked enough?
You taste it and see. As long as it all tastes good.
Jeff, come taste it. Come taste it.
I mean, it's been, low boiling for all that time, so.
Everybody's hot.
You don't fall.
Let's see what they say.
Miss Diana said she's glad she's not the only one called Mammy.
That's fine.
I like Mammy. I like it.
All right, now pick that up and pour it in there. Now pick it up and pour it in there.
Yeah, right. That's hot.
You better get you
Okay, don't bring it.
Hot. Hold that spoon, and I'll hold this.
We're going to say wrap that rag around it. Yeah.
always the 3-ring circus around here. I'm gonna tell you guys, we discussed this today, me and Sonny. This is probably like 7th or 8th time we've been up here. We've stayed, I think, twice in Murphy, once in Franklin, like 3 or 4 times here in Blue Ridge,
I knew that was coming.
once or twice in Helen. Yep.
What's you need, girl?
We've stayed up here quite a bit, guys. And this, Sonny said this morning that this one was not as unstocked as some, and it was more, not as stocked as. But I really think it's about the most unstocked one that we've ever stayed in. We've never had a problem cooking, having stuff to cook what we need to cook, and we've always cooked big because there's a bunch of us. And I'll be honest with you, it cost the most of anyone we've ever stayed in.
Oh my
So,
God.
I don't know.
That's a big thing too.
But we bought them some. What's wrong? What's the matter? Oh, is her being mean to my Bubba? That ain't ready to eat yet.
How you want
I know you want to eat. Tell them you want to eat. Look, look. Your ladies are up there.
I'm
You can
just
tell them, hey.
cutting more of that round thing, Jeff.
No, we can't eat yet. It ain't ready. You can't eat it right out of the can, baby. It has to be cooked.
We don't want you
It'll be
to
cooked
spill
in a
it.
minute. No, you don't need man. You don't need any man. No, let Mammy get down and cook. Oh, goodness.
Jeff Wayne, Dr. Porter.
I think he's getting sick, guys.
Do you want to dump yours in there? I'm gonna wait to start the
No,
noodles
the
to see
noodle.
if yours will fit.
No, mine's going to. Here, take him then. Let me go ahead. Because I think mine's about ready now.
Huh?
Blue don't need none of the noodles.
Yeah, he don't even need
I
the
thought you told me that.
sauce. Okay, guys, we're fixing this. It's enough now. We're going to see if it fits.
Is it your hamburger? Oh, that's for Pop Joe's, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. We're going to see if it fits. So here's our 1 can of tomato sauce.
Is it that need change?
2 cans of tomato paste. And that is normally 2 cans of tomato sauce. Sonny just bought the big can of tomato sauce. So you only use one of them.
This one.
I think it's going to fit. Sonny, it's going to fit. It's going to be real tight, but it's going to fit. Okay, now I'm going to get 2 cans, not all the way full of water, and we'll stir them around, then we pour them in there, and we get a little bit more water to wash that out, and then we'll be through. Uh-oh, that's the water running. Because we want to get all the goodie, So, we'll just hold it over here. And I like to get all my stuff out. Fun doing this, fussing at the boys. Woohoo!
Tired.
They hadn't helped a lot, guys. They hadn't. She's let them vacation, but she's told them that they need to get up here and help. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put probably about 3/4 of a cup more of the, fill it up to 3/4.
Forgotten. Oh, we'll use the hamburger buns for the sausage.
Yeah. It's going to fit. It's going to be a full thing, but it fits. Okay, now we just got to stir it. Oops, this little pots get hot. Mine, my new pots that I got, the handles don't get real
Yeah, I
hot.
thought you had said that.
But these are hot.
Measuring cup.
Right here.
Oh, you
I didn't put all them bell peppers because there was a lot of them. You can put them somewhere else.
Well, because none of them look real good.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Okay, now we'll let this cook a while, guys, and we'll taste it, see if it needs doctoring up any.
Ma'am.
You want me to put up that
But like I said, if I add more, however much of chili powder I add the same amount of the garlic powder, and then half that amount of the celery.
Oh, wow.
So you just kind of, if it tastes as spaghetti-y as you like it, then it's good. If you think it needs a little bit more, then add a little bit more. That's how we do it. Now we're going to cook all of our noodles over there. That's going to be a big old pot of noodles too. But that's okay. It's going to be good old spaghetti. I'm fixing to get the oven. Let me turn the oven on to, I'm going to guesstimate 375 for the garlic bread. I'll have to look to see for sure, but I'll start it at 375. Now, I'm going to turn this down a little bit because we don't want it popping all out and going crazy. Because it will pop. This stuff will pop. But it is the best homemade spaghetti I've ever tasted. I like it. Personally, I like it better than any. Matter of fact, I don't eat spaghetti anywhere else. Do I, Sonny?
You don't like the fuzzy.
No, we don't like fazoli anything.
Oh, I think it's good.
No, fazoli's is yuck. We went there one time with some friends, and oh Lord. Do y'all like fazoli's? Y'all tell us. Y'all like fazoli's? Me and Sonny's first, one and only experience with it wasn't good.
We ate in one of those in the first summer, and
That's where we were at.
But it was just a couple of years ago. But we have just we've never eaten it until then. It was good to us.
I didn't like it.
Because I like most people's, spaghetti as long as they don't have a lot of seasoning where I can cook to it. Because I'm a seasoning. How do you do your flapjolloes or spaghetti?
I don't, that's one thing I don't make.
You know what's like that?
I'm a manwich
She
girl.
does.
I like manwich.
manwich. She makes manwich out the can.
Manwich out of the can.
Oh, my kids would have eaten it.
They
don't.
No, they don't eat it either. And
I
so
make it homemade. and
Sonny's got
they
her
like
own way
it.
of making it too. I don't, that's one thing I don't make. Sloppy joes.
Oh, you got to do some band, but we can put you some ketchup, barbecue sauce, and
She don't. She won't eat it that way. That's how I make it, and she won't eat it. She likes hers with the. I would like to make homemade manwich, huh?
Well,
I don't know. With the, because the kind in the can has bell pepper. I don't know if it has onions, but I know it has bell pepper.
Put some bell pepper.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It last time because he had some big.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put that on because I think it's gonna
I
pop.
think that would taste.
That was
But anyhow, guys, we just showed you how to make the spaghetti, or how I make my spaghetti. Again, I know I've done it again, and I'm probably sure I'll do it some more because, like I said, we eat it quite often. But
Did you tell them how I made mine? I know I've showed them before, but I didn't think to go
yeah, I just
live.
told them that you leave the peppers, onions, and mushrooms out,
Yeah.
and she doubles the meat and she doubles the sauces and spices, but she stays with the same like consistency, like
The
2
same
or 3.
measurement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the same measurements, just doubled or whatever. Is how she makes hers for Jeff and them, because like I said, they don't eat the peppers and onions and mushrooms.
And he likes his a thicker consistency
Yeah,
than ours is.
yeah, he likes it thicker. So anyhow, so we're gonna jump off here, and Sonny will come back when she makes her sloppy joe later.
Or
So
it
you
might
can-
be tomorrow.
Oh, it might be tomorrow. Sloppy joe
Sonny's
might be
tired.
tomorrow. Sonny's tired, she said. But anyhow, we'll see y'all in a little bit.
Bye, guys.